Well, today is Veterans Day, when we pause to honor those who have served in the U.S. military. It's America's 103rd observance of Veterans Day, originally known as Armistice Day, which began exactly 1 year after the Germans surrendered in World War I. With President Joe Biden out of the country, Vice President Kamala Harris will deliver remarks at Arlington Cemetery and lay a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier. Well, WTOL 11 reached out to two veterans who are sitting judges in Northwest Ohio, both of whom served in the United States Army. Judge Myron Duhart, who sits on the 6th District Court of Appeals, enlisted straight out of high school and served in the Army for 14 years, including a stint with the JAG Corps. We also heard from Toledo Municipal Court Judge Josh Lanzinger. He served out of Fort Stewart in the Tankers Division. He says he was part of the first wave to Iraq after 9/11. We asked what Veterans Day means to them.
So I was always taught that service to your country is the rent that you pay for the liberty that you enjoy. And so I've served the community for many years as a public servant, as a judge, and but in my opinion, there's no greater service than your willingness to put your life on the line so that others can be safe and secure.
We'll hear, particularly today on Veterans Day, thank you for your service. And that's nice. We appreciate that as veterans, but those words coupled with action is even better. I mean, there are several dozens of veterans organizations out there, and I would encourage people to find a good veterans charity and donate.
Judge Lanzinger says he donates to a national charity called the Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association. Now, Judge Lanzinger said that less than 10% of the population in America are veterans, but that makes the camaraderie between veterans even stronger despite the difference in branches of service. It's a brotherhood and sisterhood that only veterans themselves can understand. We spoke to retired Army veteran Dave Gedman, who lives in Northwest Ohio. He says that relationship is like a tight-knit family and friendly jokes are the norm.
We look at ourselves as one big family, and like family, like brothers and sisters, we give each other a hard time. There's all kinds of jokes that go along with that too. But like I said, at the end of the day, we are one big family.
Now, the U.S. Census says back in 2018, about 7% of the adult population in America are veterans, or roughly 18 million people. The University of Toledo hosted the 18th annual Veterans Breakfast this morning to celebrate Veterans Day. Our own Dan Cummins is the MC for this event. It's a good time for camaraderie, to thank the veterans and to try to get younger vets involved in events like this. The Missing Man Table honored the vets who haven't made it home. It's a great chance to meet other veterans and share common stories about being in the service.
It's an experience being in the military. I mean, I have one person's experience. Here we have 500-600 people's different experiences, some more positive than others, sure, but it's all a story, and it makes it part of the fabric of being an American. And so yeah, it's a great opportunity again to just share those stories, share those experiences.
Toledo and the Red Cross are two of the sponsors for the breakfast this year, along with the Veteran Service Commission. The vets are thankful for the chance to see old friends and meet some new ones.